Welcome back, everybody, to episode 10 of this Let's Play series of Legend of Keepers as Lira the Engineer. Now, in my last episode, we determined that the update kind of broke my run. I was facing all level 1 adventurers for some reason, and it was way too easy and not really any fun at all to stomp through them. Basically, I'd set up a dungeon and only the first room would matter because I'd beat them that easily. So something interesting happened. So I went through a few weeks without recording to see what would happen, and I jumped into this one, and now suddenly everybody's level 6, and I have a couple things I've not really seen before, so I think this might be pretty interesting, actually. So these characters are so high level that I've never seen this particular model before. Now, the type of unit that they are, the types of attacks that they have and skills, we've seen that before, but never quite this powerful. So I went ahead and started recording again because this actually might be pretty interesting. So we have here a Templar. They have a lot of health at this point. Wow. This person does air damage in the front, applies vulnerable, replaces a penalty with a bonus, prevents monsters from coming back to life. Oh, interesting. Good thing we're not trying to use that skeleton artifact. Arthur does physical damage, is a knight. He has an enrage skill, and he can't be affected by poison. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Can't be affected by poison. Okay. And then we have this scholar character do fire damage that ricochets, a little bit of ice damage once, and immune to master spells. These heroes are getting pretty annoying, I gotta say. So if we've got air and physical and fire in the front, goodness, is anybody going to resist that? Air, physical, and fire. I don't know that anyone's going to be able to survive that. Yeah, that's just not something that exists. We might have to put Calm in the front, who has sort of a lot of health. I think so. And then Trudy, we haven't tried yet. She doesn't have that much health, but she can do a fair amount of damage. Physical damage. Oh, sorry, air damage in the front. Oh, that's not good at all. Ice damage in the front? That's not very good. Uh-oh. Wait, are we suddenly in a lot of trouble? We might be suddenly in a lot of trouble. I want this character so that when he gets defeated, we get the extra damage on the next trap. How's fire? Ooh, fire isn't good either. Oh my god. Nature damage is the way to go. It looks like they're all vulnerable to nature. We just don't really have any in this first team. Fire is bad. Ice is okay. Goodness, I think we're in trouble. These level 6 characters are extremely powerful. Okay, first trap room. We're going to hit him with the poison cloud. Even though this one can't be poisoned, it can still be damaged by the poison, the nature damage itself. So we'll do this and get 2 hits on there and 6 stacks of poison on each one of these. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, so we'll confirm that. Spell room. Next group of monsters. A lot of choices here. Air, physical, and fire in the front is going to be really hard. This character can do it. Ooh, this guy's physical is really bad. Probably because he's not wearing anything. So he does fire. There is a rest room in this particular dungeon. And then our first enhanced trap, which is pretty cool. So we might make it to that, actually, because this looks pretty dangerous. So fire is really bad. So we want this character at the end. And then we might put something like the head shooty guy. I like the head shooty guy. Although this guy does fire damage, and this one's going to reduce their fire resistance. Oh, he's only going to hit the one in the middle. Oh, gosh. This is going to be tough. Second trap we don't get to place because of our artifact. Altar, enhanced trap, master. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if I've ever fought level 6 heroes before in this game. Definitely not since the missions were released. So let's start off with a nice hypothermia. Some toxins. Oh, these characters are so powerful with this buff. Oh my god. Please be gentle. Oh, yes, he's gonna take another hit. That's actually really good. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Good god, that character didn't get a turn. We have some more toxins.
I'm committed.
Ow. That is a lot of damage. Wow, this is looking quite doable now that that happened. This does poison, but again, this character is immune to that. We could do a little tiny bit of, teensy tiny bit of physical damage and give our next group of monsters a little teensy tiny shield. I don't think it's going to be that one. Damage taken from traps increase 100%, but it's only for 4 turns and we don't have a trap until here. So I think it's got to actually just be the chemical cloud because the extra poison stacks for this character here would be nice. So let's do that. Oh, she's down. Nice. Good, good. So we have 1 hero down. What do we want to do here? This does extra damage if they're affected by Demoralize, which they already are. And if I do this now, they'll each lose their Demoralize stack on their turn, but then I can apply it again with this character. So I think we'll do the Crow Storm now while I have the chance. Air damage and morale damage. That might put this one under the next threshold. Air damage, they're a little resistant to that, but I do like the morale damage because they're close. Yeah, this guy went down a notch, that's good. Ow, whoa, 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 hang on. He hasn't had a turn yet, just hang on a second. Oh my god. I chopped his head off, it's not good. Yeah, here we go. Okay, they went down. Oh, this guy got some morale back. Oh, because he killed someone. Okay, so let's hit him again with this. Keep him down to this threshold so they take a little more damage. This is an absolute beefer of a unit here. Just ripping through everybody. Demoralized. I think we... Well, this guy might get the kill and then gain some morale, so let's hit him with some more morale damage. I want to keep him under that threshold. Nice, hero down. He's almost down to the next threshold, actually. That could be really powerful. Let's do that. We'll take even more damage. He's got a little frowny face now because he's sad. No second trap. Removes debuffs, which is good. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So we've got our first enhanced trap. Oh, so we select this way. Okay. Well, let's go with, oh, I don't know. How about center? More morale damage is pretty cool. Okay, this lucky knight, Arthur, has made it to Lira. Doesn't stand much of a chance.
My drone's got a silence.
Whoa, what's this? Giant mushroom trap. Front nature damage. Applies 1 random penalty of 3, then spreads all the effects applied to the target to the hero's position behind the target. Neat. That could be really powerful. What's Icy Breeze do? Ice Weakness, Energy Converter. So it's definitely this mushroom, even though I may not actually use it. I also got 26 blood, 260 coins. Pretty cool. Okay, so things are more difficult again now that the heroes have bumped up to the appropriate levels that they should have. So let's send some people home for motivation. And then we'll have to rebuild our teams for the next one when we get there. Might have to go to the trainer here. I'm kind of low on levels for my characters. I only have a few level 2s, really, and then everybody's level 1. So do we want to upgrade Trudy? Wow, she does not get much more powerful. She gets a new passive? No, she already had this. So what does she get when she levels? 10 air resistance and a little more damage on this attack? But what does it change to? It doesn't actually show me. 60 air damage. That's what it is now. So it doesn't show me what it's going to change to. It's just going to add something. That does not seem worth it. Okay. What about up here? We only have enough money for a couple, so maybe we should do a couple cheapo ones, because some of these characters are just could really use just a teensy bit more health so they survive one extra hit. Who do we use a lot? We do use this character. I do like this character. Nilbel. Let's train up Nilbel, and then maybe we'll train up this fire guy. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll just have sort of a variety of characters. Healing up slowly. Let's do a plunder. It's always good to get some more money. We've got our volunteers here. We could get gold, decent risk of injury for a low number of weeks, and some motivation. Oh, a gold mine, though. I love the gold mines. And a disreputable tavern. Costs me gold, but I'll find a monster. I don't think I need more monsters. I need more money to make the monsters I have stronger. So let's plunder this. Let's hope for the higher amount. 266, pretty good. We injured our skeleton Lewis for 10 weeks. 10 weeks? Well, he's going to be out, that's for sure. This might be the last one. Let's see. Business trip. Sure. Artifact. Demons' attacks regenerate their life by 150% of damage dealt if the target is affected by burn. I don't think that's super relevant. We only have a couple of ways to get burn. It's like... dang, it's like this one and this one, kind of. So that's not really the right artifact, because then it has to be demons that do the damage to heal. We have a fair number, but yeah, that's just not going to work. So let's just send somebody away for all the resources, especially since Trudy's not, I hate to say it, but she's not super good. Another business trip or a plunder. Monsters placed at the front gain speed. It might be this one, so we'll have a 5th artifact, since this will be the last character. And okay, so let's check our monster situation. We definitely want to send everybody in. This is the end of the mission, so as long as we do this one, doesn't matter what the motivation changes are. So in our first group, we won't be able to send our skeleton scientist, unfortunately. We also won't be able to send Trudy, so our first trap won't be enhanced, which is a little bit unfortunate. So let's send in maybe a nice morale team in the first group, get their motivation low so that they are weaker for the next group. So let's put you here and you here. We don't want you there, we want the level 2 one here. And you can get out of there, actually. We'll put you in. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, let's set it up. The final one. They have a resting room, no disaster, difficulty 5, a rare reward, which doesn't really matter, and gold, which again doesn't really matter. So let's get going. Tons of trap options here. So do we want to hit them with a trap right at the start? Or do we want to wait and hit them here? So we can only place one trap now, and it'll activate twice. So we can give them lots of stacks of poison, but we're doing motivation damage with our first team. So they'll be demotivated once we get here. So we could do it here and then set them up for more poison stacks. That might be the right play, is do it here and give them like basically 9 stacks of poison very quickly. Actually 10. Okay, let's see who we have here. Level 6 Berserker. Gives enrage, does some damage in the front. Can't be affected by demoralized. Oh no. That's a bit of a problem. That's what our first team is going to do. We have Lisa, the Hellbringer. Ice damage in the back, kind of a lot of ice damage. Dodges the activations of the first regular trap encountered. Oh no, so both activations? Passive, the attack hits all monsters, damage dealt reduced by 70%. So it only does 30% damage to the other two, but still, that's significant. And then we have this is our hero, like our champion character. Pretty cool, riding some kind of fanged beast with a lance. She's got a shield. Huntress, level 6, 700 health. Does physical damage in the back. The attack applies stunned if the Huntress is affected by at least 1 penalty. Well, I'm going to be doing that. And applies enrage to heroes when the Huntress kills a monster. Ooh, we're in trouble. I think we skipped the first trap placement and we put it here. This character won't be affected, but everybody else will get tons and tons of stacks of poison. So let's see here. We've got physical in the front. Physical in the front. We're not prepared for this. I want to do morale, though. 60. But it'll be enraged, so it'll probably kill him on the first hit. At least this guy's faster. Ice in the back. Okay, well... This one really also needs to be in the back, to be honest. So maybe we put this one in the front. Might survive a hit. And then this one in the middle. Demoralized. Can't be affected by demoralized. Oh no. I think it's got to be nil bell. Does a little bit more damage. But armor. Shoot. This only does morale damage and demoralize. This one does physical damage and more morale damage and demoralize. So this is actually a better character for doing the morale damage. So we'll do that. Trap room, I think we hit him with the poison cloud. This one's going to dodge whatever it is we put down. We might as well do that. 25% nature resistance, negative 15. Okay, so we're going to have physical in the front. What's the plan in this room? A lot of extra creatures here to choose from. Ice in the back. Physical in the back. Uh-oh. No one's good at this. It might have to be this character. Physical in the front. And then we'll put our fire... did we put the fire one in the front? We put more poison on them with this guy. Oh yeah, we could do that here too, actually. Which is really weak to physical. We do like this, keep stacking up the poison. 2 of them are weak to that, so that might work. They're going to get maximum morale back at this campsite, unfortunately. Then we have our enhanced trap, and then we have our master. Our dungeon master. Alright, final fight of the year. Okay, so let's hit him with the old hypothermia. Oof. Oh, he's stunned. That's not good. Crow Swarm or Sinister Roots. Probably this one. Ooh, that's a neat effect. We're getting slaughtered. Okay, explosive head. Okay, at least she wasted her big attack on that person in the back. Uh-oh. Let's get some more stacking debuffs here. These are good stacks of demoralized on these two. Ooh, that's a lot of physical damage. Holy moly. Oh yeah, she's weak to it. That's excellent. Oh, poor Kilbin. No, she did dodge both of them. That's not good, although this champion's actually extremely low. Wow. Didn't really expect this to work so well. More poison stacks I think would be good, because it'll really make... This character's dead. This one will be taking a lot from all these poison stacks. This is looking good, actually. Okay, we'll get Rain of Harpoons for poison. Keep that poison stacking up. Alright, champion down. Next hero is down. And then poison arrow. Okay, pestilence. This does the most damage. This applies... This won't apply more poison, though, because he is not affected by 2 penalties, so just hit him with the pestilence. Multi-shot. There's just 30 barrier points to perform an additional attack. Let's just do this. Just the damage is better here. Poison arrow. Wow, he's going to go down. Wow, cool.
I hope you've made the most of the old laboratory. It's time to put your inventions to the test. The humans have spread the word, and our spies have discovered that powerful humans are on their way. I hope the murderous technological advances you mentioned in your interview weren't just business jargon.
All right.
That was easy.
Well, successful mission. 43 weeks, gathered about 4,000 gold. Didn't scare anybody away. We only defeated them with damage, but that makes sense because of that special artifact we had. And we defended 10 dungeons. Got another couple levels for our engineer for some more talent points.
Torture? It's a
All right, excellent. Well, thank you everybody for joining me for this series. I'm really enjoying this game, and every time they come up with updates, they just add so much more cool stuff, more artifacts, more monsters, and they even increased the maximum level of the heroes is actually now 30 instead of 20, so you can get more points into the characters, which is really cool. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. If you're liking my series, leave me a like. If you want to see more, think about subscribing, and if you want to see anything in particular, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll try to get to it eventually. And I appreciate everybody watching. I'll see you in the next series.